Okay, hello guys, and welcome back to what is kind of my first real Path of Titans video. I know I'm kind of late to the whole group, but I'm just going over the new Gondwa update. They released the Thallas and the Kai. They also added new fish, obviously the new map, and new mechanics. So new swimming mechanics, flying mechanics for the first time. And yeah, so with the whole update came another thing with like if you roar underwater, you have to be an aquatic dinosaur, I think. I don't know. But if you roar underwater, you let little bubbles out, which is kind of cool. There are new abilities and stuff like that. So I just wanted to go over those today. I've been playing on this server for the past couple days, and I have an adult Kai and an adult Thallaso. They're this is a modded server, so you only have to play for like 15 minutes to get an adult one because it's passive growth. But yeah, so I'm going to start with the Thallaso, and right now, my Thallaso is in the crater part of the map, which is kind of the main part. So yeah, but for those of you who don't know, this is the Gondwa update, or the Gondwa map. The kind of hot spaces are the crater right here where I am, and then up here, this little lake area usually has people at it. That's just from my experience. I haven't played on it a whole ton, and I haven't really been exploring. I've kind of just kept to the main areas, because that's what's most interesting. So yeah, so this is the Thallaso. He's really cool. He added diving. There's another one. So he can dive, swim. There's Sucus. That's terrifying. But yeah, so he's pretty cool. I've seen a lot of videos that are talking about the inaccuracy, which I agree. I did a little bit of research, and there is a good bit of inaccuracy on both the Thallaso and the Kai, which, yeah, those two just came out. Those are the ones I'm talking about. But yeah, so there are a good bit of inaccuracies in them scientifically, which for Path of Titans is kind of a big first, but I've seen a lot of people like complaining about that and talking about that, and yeah, if that's the aspect of Path of Titans you really like, I mean, go for it. They also have home caves, so I don't understand how that's what you're concerned about. Also, if you look at a game like Ark, where it's really the complete opposite, they just have all sorts of dinosaurs that obviously aren't realistic. I don't know. I'm not gonna get too deep into that because I don't know what I'm talking about. So yeah, this is the Thallaso. That's his one call, or like his broadcast or whatever. The skin I have on right now, I like. It's pretty cool. Yeah, he doesn't have a ton of skins. In my experience, it kind of seems like the devs just were trying to get this update out as quickly as possible, because both this guy and the Kai are like don't have things that a lot of the other dinosaurs do. That could just be due to the new mechanics, or maybe it's a giant update and they wanted to limit how much actual storage was coming out of that. But is this his broadcast call? This or his friendly call, or whatever it is. This for his like attack, back off. I don't even know what to call it. That's his like help call. Sounds really weird. That's his like quiet one, and then yeah. Put that on. So he has this bite. I believe this is the only attack he has. Hold on, I'm gonna get to a safer place. Yeah, if you're like really new or if you're playing for the first time or whatever, so you double jump to fly. You have to be sprinting and going forward. I play on computer, obviously, so I don't know what it's like on mobile. I can't imagine it's super easy. I played on mobile for a little bit, but it was terrible. Yeah. So if we look at his, oh yeah, this is him sleeping. I'm in a rock right now, so you can't really tell. But so if we look at his abilities, he has, yeah, just one attack, which makes sense. Then he has hyper carnivore, and neither of these are new, or a fisher. I prefer the fisher just because there's a whole bunch of new fish with the update and the map. Streamlined or standard. I didn't look at this. Increases swimming speed, and turning decreases defense. So that's another one that none of these ones are new. He hasn't really added any new abilities to Path of Titans, but he did add obviously flying, which I think is awesome. I think it's about time we got a flyer in Path of Titans. Yeah. The only thing I'll have to say about this guy is about like his weakness, I guess. He seems a lot like weaker and like his attacks aren't very strong. He has like no health, stuff like that, which I get. He's like super thin and stuff, but I don't know. In the research I was doing, what I was looking at, it seemed that he wasn't as much of a, I guess, weaker dinosaur as the game seemed to portray him to be. But yeah. So, yeah, I'm glad that they added flying. I think that's pretty cool. Yeah, so the controls are, well, it's WASD, obviously, WASD. To fly, like I said, double space. If you're on like a cliff, I don't know if it does this for everybody, but for me, sometimes I'll need to like triple jump. I don't know why, that's just how it is. Eating animation is kind of cool, I think. Yeah, well, that's the Kai. Yeah, he has a pretty fast sprint. Like a gallop, which is kind of weird. Are you gonna try and eat me? Oh, you are. Shoot. I don't know if he was actually going for me or what. The nice, oh god, the sun is right there. Nice thing about flying is you can just look down into the water, and since the crater pond is so shallow, you can see if anybody's in the water. Okay. Anyway, yeah, back to the controls. Space is up, C is down. If you look down, press shift and up, you get like a speed boost, which is kind of cool. And then you can dive, which is just forward, and if you look down, and you have to be high enough for that one. You can't really be super low to the ground. But yeah. I don't know how many people are in the server right now. It just restarted before I started recording, so that when I joined there were like 20 people on, but I think we're definitely more. Yeah, this is pretty much the Thalasodromius. Yeah, what I love about the new What I love about the new update is that there are all these cliffs. I think those are both like a pro and a con at the same time. If you're a flyer, it's awesome and it's a great place to like be safe, which I think is a good equivalent to like in the trees, because in like back when dinosaurs did actually exist, they did tend to like live in cliffs and stuff rather than like in trees, which I think was Path of Titans' alternative. it was kind of either going to be cliffs or there was going to be some mechanism to let them in trees. Yeah. So something to be careful about is when you're Thalassodomius, if you fly into something, any like entity, it can be rocks, it can be the ground, it can be a dinosaur, it can be like another player. You will take damage, which is just something to be cautious about, I guess. And then to glide like this, you just don't touch any of the controls. Like I'm not even touching my mouse right now. It's just see, I ran into him and I took a lot of damage. But yeah, I think it's a pretty fun dinosaur to mess around with. Are you guys? Wow, he's big. About how big Deinosuchus was. Yeah, but this is a model Kerber, obviously, because we have Deinosuchus. We have those are both big. And then that one is Farca, because I don't know how to say the actual name. I'm gonna try and steer those guys and play really easy. There's a Rex and a Sarco. There's a Concavinator. Anybody's in the water. But yeah, I love the swimming mechanic. He's really fast underwater. He's a decent amount of oxygen, nothing crazy. But yeah. Yeah, I love the new map too. But what I was saying about the cliffs and stuff, if you have like I don't know, just take a Giga or a Parka or something. You're not gonna be able to get around very well because it's kind of like the entire map has lots of like cliffs. There are lots of waterfalls, even more so than oh, you're trying to catch me, aren't you? Even more so than the main map, or the original map. So yeah, that's pretty much it for this guy. Here, I'll fly around and show you a little bit more of the map. Oh, one thing also that's in the new map Gondwa, a lot more, are nests and dens. I don't know why. I think it's a cool mechanic. Just to have like, it's kind of the base for AI. It's like the kind of the lowest you can get with AI. If you compare it to like the Isle, I guess. Whoa, that was loud. Oh yeah, lag's another thing. There's lots of lag, especially on, I don't know if it's just the server or if it's the new thing or what. But there's a lot of lag, especially around Crater. Yeah, if you like, here's some guys. Is he dead? Free food, I will take it. Who killed you? What are you doing, man? Don't hurt me. I just need a bite to eat. Anyway, so what I was saying, yeah, if you go like really high or whatever, you just fly up and then go down. You can get this really cool speed boost. Like I'm not even touching my controls, I'm going super fast. Yeah, you can just glide and it'll make you go super fast. And then the I'm gonna check if those guys are there, if they're gonna kill me. So the stamina for this guy is kinda iffy. I think once you're grown up it's fine, but if like I don't care for the official servers at all. Like I don't play on them at all because I don't have that kind of time to level up an entire dinosaur. And then just to get killed after like 15 minutes of being in SLL or Corpse Cove. Whoa, yeah, it's not laggy. But yeah, I don't know. When you're a younger Thalassojomis, your stamina is a whole lot less, which isn't great, especially for starting off. You can fly, like it's kind of just enough to like get up somewhere high or like escape from a predator or whatever. It's kind of just enough. It's for when you're younger. When you're an adult, like I am, or my dinosaur is, it's much better. So I think it can be used for that. For like just, oh, I saw this guy the other day. Remember him? It can be used for actual flying, long distance stuff, and stuff like that. And then, yeah, I don't know. I think it would also be like cool if, with like, I don't know, some future update or something, if they added like nests, like, you know, I don't know if anybody plays the Isle, but if you play the Isle, they have nests, and like you can, if somebody else is spawning in as a new character, they can come into your nest as like a spawn area. I don't know. I don't play the Isle, so I don't really know. But yeah, that, and then just other things. I think that'd be cool. More flyers. I think it would be cool if there was more. Don't you dare attack me. What are you doing, man? Okay. Anyway, so yeah, that's pretty much it for the but yeah, I think his HP is not the best. His attack is not the best. When he's younger, his stamina is not the best. But overall, I think he's a cool dinosaur. Again, accuracy to the actual dinosaur, I don't think is super. Wow, what was that? I don't think is super good. Like, it's not what the actual dinosaur was, which I think they can improve. But again, I think the developers were really just trying to get this update out there, and it is a great update. So yeah, I think that's pretty much it for this guy. Okay, so this is the, and yeah, he's pretty cool. Hold on. Okay, so this is the Kaiweka. I think he's pretty cool. Hold on, I'm having. Okay, never mind. So, yeah, what I like about him is, well, obviously he's a swimmer, so that's awesome. Sorry, I'm in a river right now. I'm gonna get out to open water. I really love like the new fish that they came out with too. I think that was pretty cool. And that jump thing. I don't know what that's actually for, but it looks pretty cool. I think it's like a speed boost. Yeah. So, yeah, so this is him. He's pretty straightforward. He's a swimmer. There are a few different things about him, though, that are like, I feel most people wouldn't know. Like, to sleep, you gotta go down all, and it's the same controls as the Thalassojomius. C is down, space is up, and sprinting, obviously the same, all that. He does breathe air, so you need to watch out for that. Whoa, Spino. Oh God. So are you coming for me? Oh God, they definitely are. Well, I guess that's some action for ya. Don't exactly have great camouflage. There's one there. There's two. Yeah. Almost got them all right. Are they like the guardians of the castle? Oh god. Sir, where did you come from? Man. What is up with you guys? They're probably just hungry and they can't find any fish. So yeah, this guy's pretty cool. There aren't many players who like actively play as him. But it is definitely cool to play solo, and what I would do if you're looking to like play with other people, it would probably be better to look in chat. You could just say like, hey, are there any Kai groups? And if there are any, they'll probably let you in. So yeah. I also love like their underwater waystones now. Which is pretty cool. How close is he? Oh, that's not nice. Wait, what if I give him a show? Can I? Did you see that? Alright, now they're looking. Oh man, they're probably just really hungry. I'm not gonna give you food. No. If I just follow them, well, they're gonna kill me. They're always faster than I think. If I go underwater, they can't really see me though. Oh no, I don't trust it. That's really sketchy. Where's the other one? Is he back there? Yeah, no, they're just both back there. Okay, well, anyways, the water is beautiful. I mean, look at that. That's ridiculous. Just a weed flying in the air. So yeah, I think he's pretty cool. I love some of the mechanics that came with it, like the diving. I love that. That's not new. Anyway, so what I was talking about before I got rudely interrupted by two very, very hungry Spinos is a lot, like this took me a while to figure out. To sleep, maybe that's just because I'm stupid, but to sleep you have to swim all the way down, just go until you can't go any further. Then H, you go like that, and then if you hold H, it's the same, you can go over that. Most people try and like sleep on top of the water, and I know that's what I did. But yeah, so that's how you can sleep. Oh, I wanted to show you the abilities too are pretty cool on this guy. He unlike the thallaso, he did add, wait, there we go. He did add abilities to Path of Titan. Oh, the skins. I forgot to go over the skins with the last German. This one's awesome. It's a bunch of cool looking skins. And a couple, like, I don't know. Or like, they look similar to like other dinosaur skins to me, but that's just me. Oh yeah, this is the backer for him. Melanistic, albino, all your regulars, but they also have some cool looking ones like that. And the one I have on right now is seaweed. which can be good camouflage too. Yeah. So I gotta get air. Oh, fish. So I could use a meal. But yeah, the water, it's beautiful. I love the way that looks. You are the chosen one. I need food. You guys are spread out. So yeah, they added tons of new fish. This one, the tuna, I think it's called the tuna. I'm not really sure. It looks like a tuna, but I don't know if the game like. Oh, can I bite? Wow, I'm back here. Oh my. Okay, all right, I got it. So yeah. Oh, and another new thing is if you like here, if I just go underwater and drop the fish. If I just drop him, he'll float up to the surface. And then just like a carcass or a dead dinosaur, like on land. There he is. Nope, that's not what I meant to do. It's the wrong button. Wow, precise movement really sucks on Kai. So yeah, you can just eat him like this. And the eating animation is really cool. Because he gets like something in his mouth too. There. Yeah, I think that's pretty cool. Yeah, so right now, where am I? Oh, I'm down here. Yeah, so over like in this area, this is kind of where I like to play. Near this foam cave, near the waystone, there's lots of fish and it looks really cool in there. I think it's called the Golden Plateau. Right now I'm in the kelp forest. Seems that there are lots of fish here too. I'm gonna make my way. Well, first I gotta go down. But yeah. So, I was talking about realism, the other guy, and stuff like that, accuracy. So, the Kai in real life, the Kai is. Are you gonna let me sleep? That's messed up. Okay. So the Kai is a bottom feeder, so he like sifts through the sand at the bottom. You can look him up for yourself too, but he like sifts through the sand at the bottom to get clams and stingrays and all that kind of stuff. Yeah, but they didn't add that mechanic. So he just eats fish, which he did also eat fish, but mainly he sifted through the ground. Which again, accuracy, it's not. Yeah. Then these are the abilities. Like I said, he's adult. So right now I just have, barrel roll. That's just a damage one. I don't use that. He has lunge, which is the one that I was using when I jumped out of the water. And then he has two forms of damage. He has the barrel roll, which I do not know why it's the mouth of a crocodile. Doesn't make sense, but whatever. And it's under legs. For tail, yeah, so he lunges forward in the water, and you can use that to jump out of the water and get like a speed boost, which is what you saw me doing earlier. Metabolism, scavenger, and the fisher. I don't understand why anybody would want to do the scavenger, because it's not like you're going to find that kind of meat underwater. I need air. But yeah, so he's pretty cool. I love just the water, just the water and that new thing too. Fish are a little bit hard to come by. If you just swim around enough though, you'll find them. Oh yeah, those are the bubbles I was talking about. I think they're pretty cool. Just a minor addition, but I think they're pretty cool. Come back here. Okay, got him. Can I swallow you? Oh yeah, so you can swallow them whole, which I think looks ridiculous because now it's just gone. But yeah, I think he's pretty cool. Gonna swim around a little bit. They're like underwater, just rocks and stuff to explore. There's kelp, all different kinds of sea plants. And another thing that I think is really cool, and it's just for atmosphere, there aren't really any big things about it, but depending on what kind of area you're in, the watercolor changes, which I think is really cool. Right here it's not. But yeah, like I was saying, you can just find fish pretty much anywhere. They can be hard to come by. Obviously, if you stay in the same place, that's not the best idea. But if you're moving around, and I think they equally spawn in all of the different, I don't know what to call them, biomes, regions, areas, in all the different like areas and stuff, you'll find them. But yeah, so they added trout, they added tuna, I think trout, I'm just gonna call it trout and hope I get that right. They also added stingrays and sharks. A stingray, I'm not 100% sure on this, but I was really, really low on food, and he healed me up all the way. So stingrays and I think sharks both get your hunger up, like pretty much max, if not all the way. But yeah, that's kind of it. I hope you guys enjoyed this. If you'd like more Path of Titans content, please like and subscribe. I'd really appreciate that. Yeah, and I'll try and make more videos like this on future updates and just gameplay and people who mess around like this Dinos. I'd love to make more videos on people like that who just kind of travel around, but that I like run into them, or I could spend a video just at the crater as a flyer or another dinosaur if you guys wanted that, and I could just see and we could look at what people do and we could probably battle some people. So yeah, hope you guys enjoyed. Yeah, and I will see you next time.